Hi, I'm Lydia Grote and this is Anya Palmer. Our project is on weight bias.
Here are some of our questions. What would you do to change weight bias? Why do you think weight bias is a problem? How much do you know about weight bias?
The following slides are people that we interviewed.
This is Mr. Tipton.
I'm here with Lovey.
Hello, this is Miss Klubba. This is Mr. Silverstein.
Hi everyone, I'm with Adia. I'm with Daniel today and he's...
What would you do to change weight bias?
I think we should start when they're really young to make sure that everybody's lovely and beautiful, and it really isn't anybody's business how you look. Keep it to yourself.
So Lovey, what would you do to change weight bias?
I just say in general to don't judge someone by their cover, because if you didn't do that, you get to know someone's personality, and then you wouldn't care how they look.
Good answer.
What would you do to change weight bias?
I believe that weight bias is a huge problem because it puts a box around people, and I don't think there should be boxes around people. I think everybody is who they are. One thing about weight bias that I think people assume is it's always people who are overweight versus average. Not many people look at people who are underweight or extremely skinny versus average, and I get weight bias on a daily basis because I'm on the skinnier end.
What would you do to change weight bias?
I would insist that at certain occupations that you cannot hire and fire on the basis of weight as long as it does not interfere in performance. For example, if you're a paramedic and need to be able to race upstairs to help somebody and you can't do that because you are overweight, well, that's not a job that person should have. But other jobs, such as being a fashion model, well, people come in all different sizes. We should be able to see what does the clothing look like. Not just on the skinniest people, but on any type of person.
So Adia, what would you do to change weight bias?
Well, if I were to change weight bias, I would suggest eating healthier and working out more. Yeah.
So Daniel, what would you do to change weight bias?
I would start seminars and different things in school so that people know that weight bias is not a common thing and it should be stopped.
Okay.
And why do you think it's a problem?
Because people prejudge people, and it's not just on weight, it's on all sorts of things. It probably isn't a good idea. Get to know people first. You'll probably do a much better job in life being a friend.
Why do you think it's a problem?
I think that people are just a little too judgmental in how people look, because you don't know if they have like a problem. You don't know if they have like a problem or something with like their health.
Why do you think it's a problem?
It's a problem because if anybody classifies you based on your weight or says anything based on your weight, it's almost like bullying.
Why do you think it's a problem?
Because people judge by appearance way too much. They allow the media to dictate what beauty is.
Okay. Why do you think it's a problem?
I think it's a problem because a lot of people are judged by their weight, like because they don't think that they should be like in like a certain group
Okay. Why do you think weight bias is a problem?
I believe that it could affect the children, our youth today, and it can really hurt them emotionally and physically in a way that they could hurt themselves for people calling them these names and hurtful things.
Okay.
Okay, how much do you know about it?
Not much, but based on what I've seen, people can be incredibly cruel and not very nice to people if they don't think that they're the same as they should be.
Also, how much do you know about weight bias?
I don't know that much. I just think that people can be rude sometimes about it, just because how people look.
Or how much do you know about it?
I mean, I know enough, I think. I've suffered from weight biases, I think, a lot because I'm always on the skinnier end, so I used to get picked on for being skinny.
How much do you know about weight bias?
Only what I have seen on TV or news articles and stuff. I have not done a lot of research or read up much on it. Every now and then in the news you'll hear about somebody who was removed from an airplane because they weighed too much and therefore they were taking up too much space in the seat. And again, that in many ways that doesn't seem right, but also airlines, the more weight on the plane, the more expensive it is for the airline to fly it. And if you're that person sitting next to someone who's spreading into your seat, that's interfering in their personal space. There's already not very much space to sit. So.
How much do you know about weight bias?
I know that weight bias is like people are trying to change it. I think they should, but it's kind of hard because losing weight is hard for a lot of people because they think that they should be doing something different when the answer is like really simple.
Okay. How much do you know about weight bias?
Surprisingly, not a lot. But I do know it's a problem. That's about it.
Okay.
What would you do to change weight bias?
I would make a day where everybody wears orange to say that everybody's loved and perfect the way they are.
I would, instead of being bystander, if something happened like that, I would try to stand up for the person that was being judged, not just be a bystander and let that happen. Why do you think weight bias is a problem?
I think weight bias is a problem because it makes people feel bad about themselves.
I think weight bias is a problem because so many people are judging others by how much they weigh or how thin they are, and it's not right.
So how much do you know about weight bias?
Weight bias is not always an eating problem.
It could be like a disorder or just a genetic thing of being overweight.
It makes people hurt themselves.
It makes them feel bad about themselves.
They get depressed.
It makes them not want to eat.